Alright, hello everyone, Simon here, and we're gonna do a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy X, and possibly the other stuff, Final Fantasy X-2, and then there's some other things. So before I start, I want to clarify that I do have a difficult relationship with the Final Fantasy series. I don't remember the early ones very much. I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII quite a bit. Since then I played 8, 9, and 13, and I think those have been disastrous. Mostly I have problems with the way the Final Fantasy games portray women. It's almost like, I don't want to watch this. It's almost like the people who write the games don't know any real woman, and they only understand women from what they see in anime. It's just, everything is just fan service and like utterly inane, and there's no real people, there's no real woman, and so you play them and it's like, what is this? Some young teenage boy's fantasy? Well, I guess it's fine. Anyway, so here I am playing Final Fantasy X, and we'll see what happens. Let's go. Standard or expert? I suspect we want to do expert at some point. And then we'll do the arranged soundtrack because we're playing the remaster version. Might as well remaster everything. I'm hoping Final Fantasy X would be better in that regard, because it's the game that was hated by the long-time fans of the series. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, the mouse is not in the right. Oh, yes, it is. What is with the boobs sticking out? Why don't you just wear normal clothes? Anyway, fan service. So like unnecessary and ridiculous fan service. So because the old fans of the game hate this one, I'm assuming this is different from 8 and 9. So that's why I have some little hope that I would be able to tolerate this game. Everything is broken in the background. He's so pretty, look at him, look at his face. Look how pretty he is. He is the prettiest boy I have ever seen. Look at him. I wonder how much makeup he's wearing. Like, look at his skin. His skin is like plastic. I know it's just the graphics, it's bad graphics. But it's like, look at him. He's plastic. How much makeup is he wearing? He's like a K-pop star. If they ever made a male Barbie doll,
my story.
That would be his face. Do I have to listen to his story?
This may be our last chance.
I hope so. I know I'm being a jerk. No, just let me be a jerk, alright? Final Fantasy X. I am not gonna treat the Final Fantasy series with reverence, alright? I'm just gonna joke around, mess around, and not take things too seriously. I don't think you're supposed to take this seriously. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is the time before motion capture. Look at this animation. Look at From a time before motion capture, everybody moved like dolls. And not real people. Look at that. That's not how people walk. You're so used to mocapping these days. Oh, look at it! Look at them stop. It's like it just stops. Man, the animation has not aged well. This is the HD remaster, right? So they gave everything higher resolution textures. But of course they can't change the animation because that would be too much work. So everything like looks much better than it used to, except for the animations, and that's why the animations stick out as being like really, really old and obsolete. Anyway, let's just walk around a little bit. Nobody explaining anything, by the way, we're just walking around.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Voice acting. Voice acting. There's a part of me that wants to mimic what she just said, but there's another part of me who realizes that it would probably torture your ears if I tried. Let's just be the default. Is it Tidus? Or Japanese Tidusu, if you Japanese Tidus.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
If I score a goal. Is like someone with more confidence would have said when I score a goal, but he said if I score a goal.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Alright, I'm a real star apparently.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Is this some sort of like fantasy? Is this sort of like a young...
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
It's like a cult. Look at this, it's like a cult. I mean, look. Yeah, I just can't help but think that this is what the game designers... I mean, I don't know, am I being cynical here? This is like what a lonely young boy sitting in his own room playing a single player video game fantasize about being popular and being liked by other people. Is that sad? Is that really, really sad?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jet all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So I do know enough about the game to know that that guy up there is Jet, and Jet is Tidus' father. Oh man, this is so sad. Like you gotta like read between the lines, right? Like a young teenage kid at home playing a single-player video game by himself, imagining what it's like to be popular in the world. He hates his dad. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Of course, I'm not this. I'm not the intended audience for this. The popularity fantasy, because you've never been... By the way, being popular is a pain in the ass, because everybody wants your attention, and you don't have any time to yourself. Being popular is actually a pain in the ass. So there, I'm just gonna burst your bubble. It's gonna be a killer game tonight, I know it. Oh. I've played the beginning part before to test the video and all that. This is gonna be ironic later. You better hurry, the game can't start without you. The importance fantasy. Nothing, the world revolves around you, boys. You're important. Can you imagine being important? Wow, what a fantasy. Hurry up, the game's about to start. You better win tonight or I'll deck you one, pal. This is toxic masculinity. You better win tonight or I'll deck you one. Like, if you don't do what I want, I'll punch you. This kid is gonna grow up to be an abusive boyfriend. You better make me a sandwich or I'll deck you one, pal. That's exactly what this is gonna become when he grows up. Do not be like this. This is toxic masculinity. Do not use violence to get what you want. They say you've got some tricks even your old man couldn't do. Father issues. Well, if it isn't Jet Jr. Father issues. Whoa, I got the shivers. Maybe I'm coming down with something. Maybe you are. Maybe you should see a doctor. Careful, the Xanacan Duggos mean business tonight. Don't they always mean business? Don't I mean business? Hey, Mr. Star Player of the Ames, do your stuff out there tonight. This is very generic. Good luck, Titus. The Xanacan Apes. Wait, they don't. Hit him with a jet shot, okay? Wait, you do your father's moves? I don't feel so good, like I'm on a roller coaster going down. Yet, maybe you should see a doctor. All the Xanacans watching now, so put on a good show for him. I'm sure you'll be the star player this year. How do you know? How do you know? Platitudes. You're Jet's son after all. Father issues. See, it's the toxic masculinity that leads to father issues, right? It's the father who, like, beats their sons. That makes the son then have to rebel. Like, I've never had to rebel against my father, because my father's just a decent guy. Like, he never does things that are disagreeable to me, so it's like, we're just ordinary people. We just have a healthy relationship. Oh, I don't have to run? He runs by himself? The game plays itself, I'm not even touching the keyboard. The game plays itself! Sweet, let me just keep not playing the game and see what happens. Rock music! Is he boozing out? Is he drinking? What's in that bottle? Like, what is that? I'm assuming that's not supposed to happen with the ocean. He landed head first into the stands though. Isn't he dead now? I'm assuming that's not supposed to happen in the background. You know, there's an issue with this cutscene. It's like you don't... Because everything is strange, right? Like the Blitzball is strange because it's like they're playing, I guess, football in water. And then the city being destroyed is also strange. And so you can't really tell what's supposed to happen and what's not supposed to happen. Like, are they supposed to play football in the ball of water? And then is the other ball of water not supposed to happen? I have issues with the storytelling here. Anyway, let's keep going. So I'm guessing this is not supposed to happen, right? You're not supposed to destroy everything. Run backwards. Okay, it's nothing backwards. Panic! Panic! Everything's breaking apart. Panic!
Oren! What are you doing here?
Drinking.
What
Oh, he's behind
are
my
you
face.
talking about?
He was waiting for you. What are you doing here? I was waiting for you. What are you talking about? No, you just asked him what is he doing here, and he told you he's waiting for you. What do you mean? What are you talking about? He was waiting for you. What's wrong with what's wrong with how is that difficult to understand? Okay, I can't talk to these people. They're not dead, but they're in trouble. What are you talking about? See, is that supposed to happen? So many surreal things have been happening in the past 2 minutes.
What?
Don't cry.
I'm not crying. What are you talking about? What are you? No, it's super weird because look, the whole setting is surreal. And so when surreal things happen, you can't tell if it's supposed to happen or not. Like the city itself is surreal.
Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Like, is that supposed to happen? Like this is not any less strange than the Blitzball, right? Like, this is just as strange as what's supposed to happen. Yeah, slap them. Slap them, Titus. Slap them with your hands. No, don't take it. Slap them with your hands. It's fighting.
From Jet.
My old man?
Yeah, slap them with the sword.
I hope you know how to use it.
No, you don't. You're pretending. Although... Alright, we're in combat.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
He goes like straight from. He waits straight from like useless slapping into like killing things with the sword. Literally 5 seconds ago, he did not know how to use that sword, and now he does.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Alright, combat. So what is this? Oh, I see. So up there, there's like whose turn is it? C, D, E, and B, and then Oren's turn. Help attack an enemy with equipped weapon. Use an. Do I have items? Oh, I have items. Potion and Phoenix down. Cancel. Commands sub. Oh, wait a minute. Commands sub. Change equipped weapon. Oh, you can change equipment in the middle of battle. I have a buckler? I don't see a buckler. Can't escape. Alright, let's attack. Wait, I thought it was the monster's turn. That's strange. So sub, weapon, katana, piercing, armor, bracer. It doesn't. Wait a minute. Which arm is the bracer on? Is it? Because he doesn't use the other arms. His other arm's like, I don't know, scratching his belly or something inside his cloak. The animations are also surreal. Demi... Man, that does a lot of damage, huh?
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
What does that mean? Overdrive. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP display is full, the character may use a special unique attack once. Press overdrive. Overdrive, Bushido, Dragon Fang, everything. And then you have to like down SDXC. Man, SDXC. Alright, I figured it out.